Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the third fight. What's your take on it?
Well, my prediction has always been that Tyson Fury would beat Deontay Wilder. Now, the difference in this fight is I don't know what type of training regimen that Tyson Fury has had. I know he's been down in Florida. I know that he's been in different places, back and forth to Europe. I know that he's, I think he was in Vegas or California training. And somebody was saying that he wasn't ready when they postponed the first time for COVID.
Yeah.
So he had COVID. I don't think he had COVID. I don't think he was prepared at the time. Then his wife had a baby and she had complications, and so he was back and forth. And I read somewhere his father had told him that he should stay over there and train and not go back to the United States because you need to fight a different type of fight that you fought the last time and all these different types of things. So I don't know where he is technically and physically. I don't know, but if he's in shape and in condition, he'll beat Wilder again. But I don't know where he is yet.
Okay, that's fair enough.
There's so much going on.
Yeah, well, even from the Wilder side, I think there's lots going on because I know Malik Scott's training him. I don't know what you think about that, but
Well, but Malik Scott is a nice guy. I consider him to be a friend of mine. I worked with him a little bit. I brought him into Tyson camp, and he's a tall kid, good range, good boxing skills. Boxer that don't have the biggest heart in the world, but he was a good boxer, and he was Deontay's sparring partner for a long time. So he's been around boxing quite a while, and I saw him working the pads and doing different things with Wilder, which I don't think will help him in no fight anyway, because he's trying to do too many things. You got a big guy like that, you got him throwing punches like he's 140 pounds. He's not a little man, he's a big man. Big man got to fight like a big man. So I don't think all the little flashy stuff that you've been seeing, these little combinations and jumping around the ring and all this
double
kind
left
of stuff,
hooks and
double left hooks and that shit ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. The man needs basic fundamental, tall basic fundamental, like I've always said. That's all he needed. All this extra stuff you're trying to add, as soon as Tyson Fury hit him in the mouth, he's going back to being Dante.
yeah.
That's all that is. So, but it looks good for the media. And one thing about it is good from a promotional standpoint, because he changed his his training with training, so that everybody's thinking, well, maybe he got somebody in there that could really help him. Maybe he can do this. I see he's showing him how to do it, all these things. Now you got the guy in here that's calling the shots. Now you're going into a major fight. You got a guy that's calling the shot. They never been in a major fight before. So when the fight starts, how you know your corner man, who never experienced a fight on this level, how he know what to say? How he know how to change you in the fight? What do you know what to say? Is he going to be able to do it, or is he going to panic? Which one? What's going to happen? He never been there before. So everything is new to Malik Scott on that level of boxing, especially against a guy like this. So everything is new, and we're just going to see what happens,
Yeah.
But I think the same thing is going to happen. I think that Tyson Fury beat him.
I think so too. I find it interesting because they keep going on and on about Tyson Fury cheating and all this nonsense. So
Look, cheating, not cheating, whichever way you want to call it, in the bell ring, fight, damn it.
yeah,
Okay? Go in there and fight. But what you worried about, he cheating the gloves, or the glove this way, and then you done took the thongs out the gloves, and the water. You got stuff in the water. Hey, what the hell you? Why you going in the ring then? If you're that scared, don't go in the ring. Okay? Once you get inside that square, forget about all that stuff, man. It ain't gonna help you.
yeah, it's time to rumble.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna help you. You cry to me, you cry to anybody. Ain't nobody listening.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Okay? So you just let people know that you kind of weak in the head. So forget about all that, Watch the water and watch this and watch the glove and his back slaps with the glove. Don't just slap your back, slap him back. He backhand you, backhand him. Muhammad Ali had it good with that open glove after the pop. So what it does is close your eyes up. So Tyson Fury used some of that. Pop. You've been watching Ali. I watch Ali. Ali was always on the rope. I watched it. So he learned a lot. Fury learned a lot by watching Ali.
Yeah.
So, but when it's time to fight, it's time to fight. That's one thing I like about Mike. It's with Mike. And Holyfield's on steroids. He taking them rods. Mike said, so what? I'm going to knock the rods out of him. I'm going to want to get this money. Let's go to work. That's it.
It's a different mentality.
That's the mental.
You
Yeah.
said boxing is mental, and I agree 100% with you, but do you feel that because Deontay Wilder has not come to a peace for himself and not accepting the first loss and making all these excuses, that that's still in the back of his head is going to affect him when he's third fight again? In other words, the boxer once he has a fight, he doesn't accept the first loss yet, he still goes on with excuses. Is that still staying in his head is affecting him a lot?
Well, it could be sitting in his head, and this is why I tell you about mental training. See, if I was in there training, working in the camp, he couldn't come to me and say, Stacey, you know, man, he dirty low down, he loses his gloves, and I think the water, hold it, man. I tell him in training, I don't need all that shit, man. Forget about that. Let's fight, okay? Forget that, okay? You talk about some garbage. This is the fight game, okay? What it is what it is back there. Now this is a whole new day, brother. Forget about that. Let's rock and roll. So you're mentally training him. You're getting that stuff out of the back of his head that you're saying that still could be in his head. I don't know if Malik Scott could do that or not. I don't think he knew that. I don't think he knew that. He couldn't do it for himself.
It's true.
You know, he couldn't do it for himself because he didn't have it in him. So we don't know. But, you know, it's going to be very interesting in my fighters and everything. You know, we was slated to fight the winner between Joshua and the champ, the new champ. But we were thinking about hoping and praying that Joshua would win because he got to exercise the mandatory Trevor Bryan. That was in the making.
Yeah.
You know, that was in the making. So now, you know, we got to readjust and see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, you know, we right there, but we right there in the mix.
And you mentioned